Hi y'all, we're at the range today. Now this is not a private range, this is in fact middle of BLM bumfuck Egypt. But today, I'm going to show y'all I'm actually not bullshitting, I am a good shot. So, stay tuned, eh? I have out there at about 75 yards a pie plate, or rather a dinner plate, a paper dinner plate. And my daddy used to say that if you can hit a dinner plate at 50 yards, then you can hit a deer's vitals at 200. Now my rifle right now is sighted in at 300 yards. And so that should in itself create an issue for anybody who's not, predisposed to being a shootist. So in this, I'm trying to help to explain to you that it is going to be difficult to even get a shot right. What I will be using today is my Hotson Flash QE in 25 caliber. Now this is not your average air gun. This is a air rifle, a pre-charged pneumatic air rifle, capable of launching a lead projectile at about 900 feet per second. That is a lethal weapon, and I want to make this clear. I do not consider this to be a toy. It is not a BB gun. For all of you jackasses that don't know what the fuck the difference is between a BB gun and an air rifle. This is an air rifle. It shoots lead. That is a lead slug. Dish, base, hollow point. Now this one's 22, and it goes to my 22. This one's a 25, and it's fully loaded and live. So let's see what I can do, shall we? All right. Woo! Pretty damn close. First shot. All right, and that's with a shaky bit of a release because I just ran back. Ooh, just missed. All right, sitting position. Third shot. Oh, just a miss. And fourth shot. Gotcha. Fifth shot. Gotcha. Sixth shot. Gotcha. Seventh shot. Gotcha. Eighth shot. Gotcha. Ninth shot. Woo! Oh, it's all over the fucking place. But here's the difference. I just rode all the way out to the middle of bumfuck Egypt, set up my target, and then ran a good 50 yards. Didn't jog, didn't walk, ran. And my group, well, I'm about to show y'all, so sit tight, I'll be right back. Yeah, that time I ran with a gun. So my group was probably about that big because my heart's bouncing all over the place. And I'm expecting to pretty much be shooting and running and shooting and running and shooting. And so I haven't actually tried to get my heartbeat, my heart rate into appropriate shooting levels. So yeah, my group is like this. But here's the difference. My group is like this, not like you know? So I'm gonna take and throw my next mag in. I'm gonna take some more shots, but this time I'm gonna take some time to get a breather in, relax myself, and I want you to see, I want y'all to see the difference here. Okay? This is what it takes to be a Snoopy. All right, y'all. One round chambered, magazine in the rifle. Okay? Y'all can see that mag sitting right there. Good. Now, the Air Force and the Marine Corps are watching me from above, and they want to see that I do the same good as I've been telling y'all I do. Now, my heart rate's still fucking up there, boy. It's up there. But I love this shit. This is what I love to do. This is my favorite thing to do. So, let's see what old BP can do now that I'm doing my breathing exercises and I'm gonna lay prone. Right? Hey, hit. Oh, miss. Let me up the old ante here. Give me some zoning. That's a little too close. Ow. Fuck. And there we go. All right. That one's locked and loaded, right? Nope. Okay, that's not. Ooh, nice. Yep. I would have hit that except that the wind moved it. Wind moved the target. Whoa. Hi. Forgot I had those diesel rounds in there. Ooh, nice. Hit it. Keep on hitting. Fucking hell, man. Another diesel round went high. There we go. That one hit right next to the target. Ooh, that one hit right above. And that was the last round. So, now, I thought, you know, I'd give y'all an understanding that air rifles are something. So, let's take a walk-see down there, shall we? Let me grab some extra rounds, because you never, ever, ever, ever leave your position while shooting with an empty mag. Okay? All right, all right, all right. 250 caliber. It's actually 249s, but whatever. So, what do y'all think? I want to know. You know, my shooting, I haven't shot in a long time. And I have not run and gunned for even longer. So, of course, my group is all over the place today. On top of that, I have a 5 to 10 variable crosswind, which is not conducive to shooting for any of y'all that know. This 25 caliber, the reason why I'm using a tree as a backstop, this is precisely because this thing is a deadly weapon and it can reach out there to about 950 yards. It is a lethal hunting rifle. That's what it's for. It is not for playing around with. This is not a joke of a gun. This is something that if you're from Britain, if you're my British friends out there, y'all know you can't have this gun. Not without an FOIC card or FOID card or what have you. You know, a FUD card. You can't have this without a FUD card, which is kind of fucked up in my opinion. And interestingly enough, you'll never see me register for a fucking FUD card. I'm sorry, but not happening. Full mag. I have 6 more rounds to stick in my other mag. Here we go. Ah, yes. Now, these magazines are not easy to reload, folks. And as a matter of fact, they tend to be on the level of taking a fair bit of concentration. Holy crap. That was near useless. Fucking lovely. Fucking useless piece of shit jumping out of my hands. You know those days when you just want to have a beer and fucking sit back because, you know, there ain't shit you can do anyways, right? Well, today seems to be one of those days for me. I just dropped another round. This is supposed to simulate combat, right? You know, having your heart rate up, being all, can't fucking get your finger dexterity right. And your body is just doing vibrations 90 miles a minute. And can't even focus because your breath is in and out, in and out, in and out. You're dropping rounds everywhere, so you got to go back into your bag and grab new rounds that you know you might need later. Because just so happens, you know, you're in the middle of a combat situation, so-called. And so you're trying your hardest not to get shot at the same time as you're sitting here. I can't. You know, this is the whole point of doing a run and gun. So, now, 2 new mags. And I'm going to take y'all out there to see what I've done so far. Oh, here we are walking on out to the old target here. And, as you can see, this terrain is something else. You know, and I ran over this in flip-flops. So I want y'all to think about that for a second. I am my own cameraman. I am my own target layer. I am my own force recon. I mean, I'm what they call a lone wolf. Woo! Man, this is a workout. And y'all could tell me, dude, you're nuts for trying to do this shit. And I'll tell you, man, no. Reality is, as a prepper, as a patriot, as a Minuteman, this is something I have to do on a regular basis, and I've been shirking. Just because, you know, it's hard work. And there ain't nothing in this world that human beings distaste more than hard work. So here we go. Let me show you. See that? Underneath now. That was my group. This thing was moving all over the place and jumping and whatnot like this. So I was sitting there trying to shoot it, and I only got one on the pie plate, but this thing was moving. Look at all these nice, clean, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. I mean, I'm not missing, guys. I'm really not missing. Matter of fact, this is my first group right here. Look, down there, all right, over here, right there. There's one over here. There's one down on the tree down there. There's one back there in the sand. So I want y'all to understand I'm actually running. I'm actually running and gunning. This is not just me just walking around with a cell phone and talking shit to y'all. All right. I walked out here because I wanted to show y'all that I'm not bullshitting you. I'm actually shooting at a target and shooting at that thing for accuracy. Now, that is, as you can probably tell by the microphone, in about a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind. And I'm doing all of this with my heart rate around 190. Okay? So, I challenge you, get your ass out there and train. Because you don't know. One of these days you may actually have to utilize that training. And it just so happens that that training might be the difference between you living and dying. Alright? And I want y'all to live. I want you to live. I want you to be alive and continue on. I want friends. I don't want freaking headstones, y'all. Oh, yeah. My tripod is my toolbox, my rifle box. So, any Hoosiers, I'm gonna do some more shooting. See if I can paint that paper plate a couple of good colors with the old Hot Sign QE. And I don't know, maybe I'll take out the old 22 and the 50. Who knows? Right now, let's burn through some rounds, yo. So, mag in, flash them up. Whoa, do not like that. That was a flyer. I'm not a fan of flyers. Oh, I'm bouncing all over the place again. Come on. 3 points. Bingo. Whoa. All right, that one's out there at about 600 yards, just splashed down. I saw it. Right above it. Oh. Fuck. Okay, so my rifle scope is off somehow. Must be all the bumping and bouncing around inside my truck. Oh, come on. One of the problems with the Flash QE is that this trigger mechanism, it locks up on you when you load your rifle. It's not something that I'm very proud of, and I'd rather that Hotsun figure that out real quick. You know, tolerance is very important when you're doing machining. So, food for thought. You know what I'm saying, Turks? Right, so let's go full squat, Native American style. Freaking bingo. Oh, just over it. Last round. Ooh, just next to it. Okay, the wind has picked up a little bit. That's not the last round, actually. That should be the last round. So the wind has picked up a little bit, folks, and I'm shooting now into like a 15-mile-an-hour wind. So let's see if I can get this a little bit better. Indian shooter. Woo! Man, am I good. I'll watch that thing go right into the target. Nope, that's the last round. Okay. Second mag. We are at 150 bar. Good Lord, I am shooting high today. There's something wrong. Oh yeah. 300 yard, 0. Oh, got him. Got him. Freaking bingo. Cannot tell me. I am not a good shot. That's freaking 4 out of 5 right there in the last, 5 shots. Ooh, man. Why does it look like I'm missing, but I'm hitting? Frick, man, I am hitting that thing every single time. Just high, or just low, or just right, or just left. Man, I'm a damn fine shot and I know it, but this is freaking outrageous. 15 miles an hour. Just left. Alright. Of course, I'm shooting it now probably about 110 bar. Bingo. Alright, I'm going to call it there on 25. Because I only got so much time to record with, and so I wanted y'all to see my other guns. Let's pull out the old 22, shall we? Alright, folks. Got the 22 ammo and got my 22. Now, this is my 22 caliber Guardsmanom RS2 series. Ah! It is a Magnum Springer with a homemade suppressor, the way that it's supposed to be for air guns. Because let's be clear, you don't ever buy a suppressor when you have an air gun. It's dumb, because you actually have to then go and file a freaking an F1, because any suppressor that can be therefore attached to a real firearm is considered a firearm. This one can't be attached to a real firearm. See, it butts up against the barrel, and it has no screw in thingy at all. It's not screw in. Okay, this is a suppressor made for an air rifle. So now, I don't even know where this thing's shooting. I haven't shot this in forever, so bear with me, all right? I just want y'all to understand what this thing could do. Whew, okay. Yay. Woo! Whew. Thing shoots so fast, I don't even know. I couldn't tell the difference between the shot and the hit. That's how fast this rifle shoots. It is a very scary air gun. Okay. Last 22 round, and I'm gonna do this in the long rifle Springer Magnum config with, well, is it in here? Do I have my WD-40? No, I don't. Ah, well. It's got plenty of go and get some gumption on it. I just don't like using my pistol rounds for this. Bingo. Hit the target, second shot with a 22. That's my 22. It looks like a freaking 300 Smith & Wesson, you know? All right. Oof. And, oh, Samantha, come on out, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to Samantha Bang. She is a 50 caliber, rip snorting beast of an air gun. And this gun right here shoots the sluggets, which are big enough that they can barely fit on top of my thumb. Allow me to show you all. Ah, here we go. That is what this shoots. So, without further ado, Samma, would ya, please? Come on, Samantha, honey. Show me what the old 50 caliber power can do, shall? That's what I say, Che. Put it down on the ground, y'all. Woo! Damn, that's a big gun. Woo! Yeah. I'm only shooting one round, folks. Not this one right here actually raises the dead and scares people and gets the police called. So this is the only round I'm shooting with the old 50 cal Sam Bang. I didn't even hit the target, but it was for shits and gigglies. So now, I have 4 rounds, 3 rounds, 3 rounds. Okay, 3 rounds in the 25, and let's go take a walk out and look at yon target, shall we? Or, you know what, I got one better. I'm not gonna walk you out to the target, I'm gonna bring the target back to y'all. Well, there you have it, folks. 25 caliber hot sign, the 22 caliber cross mine, and the old Samantha, my baby, bangs right. I didn't hit the target with the Samantha for sure, but y'all know this. That's where the old stick was in the top, okay? So we're not gonna pay attention to this hole, but I want y'all to look at that, okay? This top hole ain't nothing. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one right there. And that one right there, folks, is my 22. With a rifle that I have not shot since I was 31, thereabouts, you know, at an actual target, I hit the target. With a rifle that I shoot all the time, and this is in 15-mile-an-hour winds during a storm, I'm hitting my target with enough verification to be able to say, well, what do you think? Pie plate, bruh. It's important. Imagine for a second, these 2 rounds, and even this round would have been a killer. This round, look where it went from here. That one would have stopped your ass cold. So, in other words, at 75 yards, I can do what not a lot of people can with an air gun. All right? And that's 75 yards with an air gun that's zeroed at 300 yards. That's what? Zeroed at twice the distance with a 15-mile-an-hour crosswind in the opposite direction from the zeroing of the day. I didn't zero my rifle when I got here. So take these things into account, because it would be foolish to say, oh, you can't hit the broadside of a barn, dude, if, you know, for instance, well, A, you don't fucking shoot, or B, you shoot firearms, or C, you shoot air guns in a tunnel, or D, you don't train with your air guns. You only train with your firearms. So all you know is that a firearm is super fucking accurate because a firearm is moving a bullet so fast. Well, these bullets are moving a lot slower, but that does not mean at all that they are less deadly. As a matter of fact, any piece of lead that's moving horizontally has the velocity and therefore the kinetic energy to kill. So, in other words, never, ever, ever, ever discount a projectile weapon just because it's a pellet gun. That's a pretty immature thing to do. No more flies. They die. Ugh. They bother me. Any Hoosiers. I had fun. I really did. This was a blast. You get the pun? This was a blast. This was fun. This was like something I don't do very often. All right, I don't go out and shoot at the range because, let's be clear, I don't get time to do that. I'm freaking riding and driving between 4 or 5 different jobs, you know. I'm working my ass off. So the time that I get at the range is fucking precious to me. And it should be just as precious to you. You should try to do everything you can with it. That's why I brought y'all along today, because I wanted you to have some enjoyment with me. We can go and we shoot. And, you know, down in the commentator section, we talk about what happened in the vidya. Also, it's something that's been very pertinent to what I've been doing. I need to ask y'all to sub if you ain't already. And I know that's not very nice. It's not something I like to do. I don't want to be that asshole that's always telling you, hey, like, subscribe, share. But here we are. I can't start live streaming with y'all until, for instance, I don't know, I have 1,000 subscribers, because here on my cellular phone, the cell that is my phone, you know what I mean? The freaking jail cell that is my phone. I can't actually stream without 1,000 subscribers.
If that's not suppressive, I don't know what is. Because let me put it this way, you're not going to watch every single video. You're not going to subscribe to every single person that you watch. And you're not going to sit there and want to hear somebody ramble on about subs. Nobody wants to hear that shit. So I'd ask you to do it without thinking about it. I want you to do it without me having to ask you. Because imagine, I'd love to do this sort of shit and maybe invite folks to do it with me. Let you shoot my guns. Now that takes a lot of trust. Believe it or don't, I am putting a lethal weapon in your hands. I am asking you to allow me to trust you. That's a big deal. Especially for somebody who got stabbed by his own family. Think about that, bro. I got some real trust issues for good reason. And the reason that I'm even willing to go and do all this isn't because I'm trying to make tons of money or nothing. I mean, yeah, YouTube is my paying job, all right? But here's the situation. I want friends. I don't want enemies. And the way I look at it is if you're not my friend and you aren't interested in leaving me be, well, you're my enemy. It's very simple math. So I want you to be my friend because I know you're not going to leave me be. So get yourselves out there, train on your skills. That is the number one thing I keep on pressing. All through my videos, all through the time I've been here on the YouTubes, your skills are more important than any other prep. Because your skills outlive bullets, band-aids, beans, boxes of clothing, bad tempers. Your skills will always outlive all of that. Your skills are the difference, a lot of the time, between you being dead or continuing breathing. And I'm still breathing. So that could tell you about my skill set. I'm pretty damn good at what I do. I'm a freaking amen good shot. It was over pretty much half a quarter of the distance that my rifle is zeroed in at, in a high amount of direct right to left wind, which most people would not be able to shoot in. Okay? This is a big deal. If you're not a shootist and you don't know how this works, get you a gun. Get you some time on a range. If you don't understand how they work, do some physics. I want you to sit down right now. Make a note of it. Once you get done with my video, you're going to click off of here and you're going to go and do as much research as you can on ballistics, on the vector analysis, on the different types of sniper math. You're going to go and you're going to do all this because I want you to be as good as me. I want you to be better. I'm doing all this on instinct. All this shooting was on instinct alone. I didn't do any math whatsoever. Matter of fact, all that was Kentucky windage. All of it. Okay, and any of y'all shooters that know about Kentucky windage, you guys say, and this would be sitting in the back of your mind, mind you, snipers don't use Kentucky windage. Actually, yeah, we do. But here's the difference. We only use it when our rifle scopes are off or when something's not right. We watch the bullet as it travels, and then we put that path of travel where we want our bullet to end up the next time. That is one shot with proper correction. Okay? So, anywho, like I said before, Let me know down in the commentator section what y'all thought. Like, share, subscribe, whatever the fuck they want you to do for this video. And y'all taters have a good day. I love you.